this means a lot to me that I get to do this because I really love these two a lot, and I think they're the greatest couple in the world. So bear with me if we go off the track a little. I'll get us back. So first I want to thank the boss, Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson, and Mr. and Mrs. Camerata. Everything has been so great so far. I think we can all tell we're going to have a great night. Some of us are very excited over there. But I think we're going to have a great time. And I just want to thank both of you for everything you've done to pull this together. Now, best man toast. Usually pretty easy. You know the groom, obviously. You make a few jokes about him. You tell an embarrassing story. You say, oh, he's so lucky to get a girl. That's so great. And, make a cheers. Everyone cheers to the toast, and you go back to the bar. But unfortunately for me, I know both of them. I actually, well, fortunately, but for this particular moment, I know both of them, so I have to talk about both of them. And since I introduced them, I figured the best way to do that would be to tell you what I was thinking when I introduced them. And I had to think back a very, very, very long time because it took Don a very long time to get us here. I think I introduced them about 8 years ago. So I look back, and at the point when I introduced them, the iPod didn't even exist yet. So it took me a while to jog the memory, so I thought back, and at the time I had known Don for many, many, many years, and of course I had just met Marianne and was working with her, and I would love to say that I looked at both of them and said, oh, they're going to be perfect for each other, they're going to meet, they're going to fall in love, and they're going to get married, which is actually what happened, ironically, but I actually just wanted to see what would happen if I introduced them, because I'm going to take a show of hands. Has anyone here ever found themselves in what we'll call a disagreement with Don or Marianne? Yeah, and if you're not raising your hand, you either don't know them or you're lying. Because I'm going to try to put this as nicely as I can. Both Don and Marianne are very comfortable, confident people who think that they are usually in the right on any certain discussion that you're having with them, and they are really not shy about letting you know about that. They tend to be very passionate about voicing what their opinion is, and I found that they are always like that with me. For some reason, I tend to bring this quality out of both of them. I once got in a full-blown screaming match with Marianne about how to properly format an Excel sheet. And I almost got in a physical fight with Don when we lived together, and the cable guy canceled an appointment. So I said, you know what, Don usually handles this, let me do it. So I called, and of course Don was behind me the whole time telling me what I was doing wrong, yelling at me, telling me I should be doing more. So I said to myself, these two, if they ever actually get in an argument with each other, might cause a nuclear explosion. So let me unleash them on each other and see what happens. And I thought I would have a great story of me introducing these two very confident people. And quickly I realized that that wasn't going to happen. I can tell you the first day after they had their first date, I'm sitting there waiting for the moment when Marianne comes in and tells me how we had this big fight and everything fell apart. But Marianne comes in and says, oh yeah, he was a nice guy. We had a good time. I'll go out with him again. I said, okay, all right, maybe she doesn't want to tell me the story of what went wrong. And I called Don and says, yeah, whatever. It was a good time. Yeah, I think I'll go out with him again. And I quickly realized that these two they were getting along, and I was pretty disappointed. I was waiting for the story of the Marianne throwing the drink on Don, or Don storming out of the restaurant because he didn't like the way the waiter brought his water. But that didn't happen, and it became very clear to me early on that they were going to get along, and it happened very quickly that I could tell they were really, really starting to fall in love. And it was after that that I really realized that they were bringing out the best in each other. And I think that's really the greatest compliment you can give two people who are about to get married. Both Don and Marianne are wonderful, wonderful people. They're the greatest friends you could ever want to have. And I knew them both as individuals, but they are truly even better together than they ever were apart. So I just want to be glad that anything I ever did to bring these two together is one of the greatest accomplishments I've ever had in my life. just want to say I love you both very much, and I'm so happy you're going to spend the rest of your lives together. So let's raise your glass. To Don and Marianne, may you both live as long as you want, never want as long as you live.
Let's hear it for our best man, John.